Hey guys, Grim here. We had a massive update earlier today, so let's get through it. First we're gonna check the patch notes and then see what actually changed in game. First they added a Twisted Void Spider Queen alongside the other Twisted Void bosses. It's gonna spawn where the normal boss spawns as well. The default level is gonna be 42, nothing interesting here. Then the new dungeon, the Night Spire Caverns of Wrath, which it's positioned as a regular dungeon, but it's actually kind of like Abyssal because it has the requirement of level 35 and the high gear requirements. Also, we're gonna check that in game later. Now, massive changes to the way the Lumena Shop works and the trading works. So first of all, they added premium benefits into the store. You can buy it now. A lot of cash shop items that you have previously seen on the marketplace are no longer available on the marketplace. Like, you cannot buy them, you cannot sell them. They added some cosmetics also, and they removed a bunch of stuff from the Lumena shop. They removed a lot of limited stuff, packages. Probably the biggest change is the removal of Unbinding Scroll, because now it's very limited the way you're gonna get it. It was removed from functional, where you could buy it for like, I think it was 50 Lumina without any restrictions, and it was also removed from limited. They removed a bunch of stuff from mileage shop, so all this is no longer there. Then there are some bug fixes. Then we have some UI improvements, more bug fixes. We're not gonna go through that because that's not very interesting. The PvP balance also got huge changes. As you can see, the PvP damage got decreased by tons and tons of percentages. Like, I don't PvP, I can give you the full picture on how this plays now, but judging by just these numbers, the PvP will be a lot slower. People will do a lot less damage to each other. Another massive change is to the marketplace. Now you can only use it from level 27 and higher. They're saying that this is a temporary solution to prevent abnormal trading, and this will be removed once they improve or change, I guess, the marketplace, how it works now. But nothing you can do about this now. If your character is below 27, you cannot use the marketplace, and obviously this sucks. Some of the items were also removed from the token redemption NPC for tokens that you get from defeating the field bosses. You can no longer get the cheap stuff. Like, I suppose that's right. That's okay, because like weapon fortification stones, armor fortification stones, it's just useless to offer it there. Like, they drop in bulk. Like, why are you selling this? Also, like equipment upgrade stone and uncommon, rare, epic, it's like nobody's buying that, and pretty much nobody's using that, because like, this is like, why? For upgrading white? Where do you see the white? Like, it's weird, man. It's weird. Upgrading rare, same goes for rare. And epic, like, I already showed the way to not use epic at all, like in the unlicensed with 100% rate to success. Either way, this is good. Like, it's just taking up the space at the NPC. Then more bug fixes, and that's it. Now let's see how it all looks in game. First, let's check the Lumena Shop. And as you can see, if you get into the bundles, there's pretty much nothing here anymore. There's been like 6 bundles, I think, and now it's only like 1 available that you can get, and it's a PvE XP boost, SXP boost, and gold boost for 7 days. Now the biggest change, for me at least, is the Unbinding Scrolls. Like, you could have previously, Well, I can't scroll. Come on, let me scroll. Oh, finally. Yeah, it's no longer here. The Unbinding Scroll is no longer here, and it's no longer here. Like you cannot buy Unbinding Scrolls in shop anymore. Period. It's just not here. It's not in consumables. It's not unlimited. It's gone. It is gone. Costumes and mounts all in place, so you can buy that. Then we have the mileage, and also tons of stuff disappeared from the mileage. So all they left: costumes, the mount. I mean, these are cool, I guess. I mean, if you buy in, if you got miles, this is probably what you should be aiming for. Superior Blessed Breath ticket for 750 and some gold that you can buy up to 500k. Yes, 500k per week. You can buy with mileage if you want, and that's it pretty much. So that's the whole shop now. And as far as Unbinding Scrolls goes now, let's actually check if it's here. As you can see, there are no Unbinding Scrolls at the auction house currently. All Unbinding Scrolls you can still sell. I'm gonna show it. I think I have a couple here. Yeah, like these 8 Unbinding Scrolls I can still sell because they were previous version of the current Unbinding Scroll. What I mean by this, if you get the new Unbinding Scrolls now, you cannot sell them at the auction house. And where do you get the new version? Obviously, you can get 1 per day at a limited NPC. Which means basically you can get 2 per day, because there are 2 different limited NPCs. Like this guy. Already bought 1 today. So you can buy 1 per day. And then there is unlicensed quote-unquote version of this in Goldstone Ascent Village. They don't share a cooldown, so now you can buy 2 Unbinding Scrolls. However, you cannot trade them. I tested it earlier, and old version of the Unbinding Scroll you can still trade, but if you go and buy one from a limited time merchant, you cannot trade it. And second source of Unbinding Scrolls is obviously doing your prestige regional quests. They can drop from the chest. It's not super big percentage. Also, I have no idea if these that drop from the chest are gonna be tradable. So how this gonna affect things? Well, first of all, if you run in a lot of dungeons, if you usually sell like 10 items per day from dungeons, you cannot do this with one character now. You have to do alts. You have to do alts to buy Unbinding Scrolls and unbind with them. So the value of alts goes up. Obviously, we're gonna see a lot less cheap crap on the marketplace that sells for like 30 to 40k, because now the Unbinding Scrolls cost, or the price will go up, we'll see, because now Unbinding Scrolls are limited. The price of Unbinding Scroll is 30k. It's not like it was previously 15k. I guess it depends on your server, but still. And lastly, let's check the new dungeon. It's in Time Dungeons. You need to be level 35. So as you can see, the requirements and the loot is similar to the Abyssal. It's not similar to normal version, similar to the Abyssal. You need to be level 35, you need to have a high gear score of 1262, well, relatively high, but for some people it's definitely gonna be high, because even like this Abyssal Infernal Kitchen, you only need 1166, so it's even higher than that. So that's all of the changes for the new patch. I think in general, leveling alts is becoming more and more convenient, lucrative, and in some cases mandatory. I'm gonna make a short separate tips video on it next, on how to level your alts faster. That's it for this video, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.